Hi, do you know I am not a real person, I am a figment of Dave's imagination. Although I have had to put some clothes on to talk to you. After a lovely day at Loddon, our crew set off and head for Norwich. This has been a very long series of videos and Dave has vowed never to take as much footage again. You won't want to miss out on future videos, so please subscribe to his channel. It really does encourage him to continue.
Well, Richard, what have you done? Controversy. So, for anybody who doesn't know, Richard Wagon of Waggy's Travels, he's compiling a list of beer prices. So I said, well, I'll help out, because just purely for research, I'll go in a few establishments and see how much they are. So I've been posting how much my pint is, really. That's basically all I've done. Well, we was at the Acle Bridge, weren't we? And it was £5.15 for a pint. Now I did actually message Phil, because he wasn't on at the time. I did say, I said, do you wear a mask? £5.15. And his response was that the brewery have hiked the prices up. He's not happy about it at all. So anyway, other people have been commenting, and I said it's not the establishment's fault. It's the brewery hiking the prices up. So there was comments saying, I doubt it. Well, I'm not getting into a debate about it. All I can just tell you is what I've heard and my findings. I didn't ask in every pub, why is your price this? Some pubs are reasonably priced, some pubs are a little bit more expensive. You pay your money, you take your choice, don't you? You don't have to go in. It's up to you. So I think it was £3.90 for Bury in the Swan Inn, £4.40 for John Smith, I think it was, because they didn't have the other. They have Timothy Taylor Landlord, which I don't mind, and they have another beer, but they didn't have it on yesterday, so that's the only thing I could have, John Smith's, which as a last resort I'll have it. That was £4.40. I think it was it £4.60? I think it was 10p cheaper in the King's Head. We're battered, I'm at pool. And then they stung me for the Chinese. So yeah, so I'm not posting any more pictures of beer. Well, I might post pictures of beer, but I won't be putting the prices on. And the thing is, you can't get a signal here at Loddon. Terrible. Really, the only time I could answer any comments was when I was in the Swan Inn on their internet. But back here at the stairs, not a chance. Just can't get a signal. Anyway, the plan for today, it's about 8 o'clock now, I think. 8:10. And we're just filling up with water, and then we're going to head up to Norwich for a couple of hours. Probably do the same walk that you've seen a couple of times with Carl and Colette. Probably do similar. May try a couple of pubs, lunch or something. I'm not too sure what we're going to do. And then head for Bremerton. And she did tell me what we was having for our evening meal. Oh, she's doing another one of those like a flan things. This time more like a pizza type thing rather than a mushroom one. Basically, it's just a sheet of short crust pastry, wrap a load of stuff on it, throw it in the oven. A little rabbit in that garden over there. You won't be able to see this, unfortunately, on the camera from this distance.
Yeah, it should be below.
Pardon? Oh. See where the brolly is? Just on the grass there. Little baby.
We're the choice of a fresh pan of chocolate
I'm alright, thanks, I don't
or
want
a croissant plain.
No, I'm alright.
But I got you it. You could just have it afterwards.
Right, but I specifically said no, I'm okay, don't bother.
Yeah, I know, but they were fresh and warm.
So they won't be fresh or warm when I get to them.
I squashed them down.
Lucy, can you do me a favour, please, do you?
Them?
Can you put that in there for me, thank you. Yeah, so I'm up to Norwich, Bramerton. I think tomorrow we're going to have a cruise down to Rockland. I've got a phone call up at Swancraft later on. Oh yeah, so I think I'll be inside most of the time until it warms up a bit. It was cold yesterday, that wind. Yeah, tomorrow Rockland, that's only 45 minutes away from our moorings. Well, it's from Bundle, then back to get fuelled up, pumped out. I don't know whether I mentioned it on the way down from Orning, but we paid £1.45 at Bolter's per litre. Well, it was £145 and that included a pump out. I'm not too sure how many litres, but it is on the receipt, so I can put it onto the log later on. Tomorrow. Now, if you think, I'll try and work that out. Probably about 80 litres, something like that, possibly. So it's £2.10 a litre at Broome. So 80 65s. It's another 50 quid, isn't it? 50 odd quid on top. Now, I don't mind paying prices at various places, but you don't want to be ripped off, do you? That's ridiculous, that. Plus now they're charging £25 a pump out. I don't know. Yeah, I think I have mentioned that the owner who was on, I'm not too sure it was our chairman who was on last time or the ones who were on before. The guy at Broome said when they get the next batch of fuel, the price might be cheaper. But don't hold your breath, he said. I shall report back as to how much it is at Swancraft. So I'd phoned him up, and the first thing I said to him, I said, "Are you in this country? You're not in Gran Canaria again, are you?" And he was laughing. Because last October, I tried booking with him, but he was away. Anyway, the water's... Oh, I think I can see water coming out now. Yeah, I'm going to sort that out. That's Richard and Lisa's boat. Oh, too rascal. Flag, Lucy. The flag.
What?
Oh, multitasking.
Yeah.
I don't seem to be very good at it. Is it a man thing? Well, brought the walking boots. Hardly done any, really. Walked to the shower, that's it this morning. So there won't be too many early morning strolls, rambles. Well, there'll be an afternoon one, won't there?
Are you a nationalist, or is it so people recognise you?
Pardon?
I said, are you a nationalist, or is it so people recognise you?
I can't tell what you're saying, say again.
Are you a nationalist, putting the flag out, or is it so people recognise you?
It's so that they know we're a private boat.
Right.
But it's not BNP or anything like that.
It's not what?
The British National Party.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I haven't seen any Pacific cruisers on the waters. Are they going to be the next one to pack in? Will there be any left down here? You're not getting in there for diesel and pump out, are you? So you're not too bad down here with my head stuck up, because I can just dive in when it gets a bit too cold. But when you're on top there, you don't half feel the wind. Well, Joe didn't have his pie. I think he's having it for his breakfast or lunch or something. Along with what's left over from last night's Chinese.
Morning, you alright? Sleep alright?
She sleeps alright, she never sleeps alright.
The water coming out of that.
Would I be able to see a drinks menu, please? And she just was like, the bar's closed. And I was like, oh no. And it just seemed like
It's a never-ending job, mopping the decks.
No, they were just like the juice.
Well, we've been at Pye's Mill, so you're probably getting rid of all the bits of leaves and stuff.
I did patronise and a huge
I keep telling Joe
when we went, Joe
he should do it every day, but he doesn't listen.
So we went in one bar and got all the
Unless it's food, then he's not interested.
it was like
Oh, we didn't get this far yesterday, did we?
Well, not unless I've got that COVID jab, but yeah, that criminal record.
So,
I read about it, it's basically,
well, it must have been what? I think it was about 1:30 when we got to the White Horse, something like that.
After we get
I think it was about 7 o'clock when we were having our tea.
I don't actually know what's on like a... I don't actually know what's on
Yeah, well. I've done a schoolboy error. I put a new SD card in. Well, not a new one, a different one. But I didn't format it. So there's only 2 minutes left on it. That's on this one on the front of the boat. Too many things going around a small space. So I'll have to wait till we get to the main river. Well, I suppose I could get Joe to do it now. Because I have had it on while we were leaving the stair and then coming up. So I don't really want to format it now. I'm going to lose all that. Yeah, I've probably got about, oh my word, 15 or 16 hours of footage to get through. That'll take about the best part of the day to load onto the computer. And then I tend to go through it, making notes of anything of interest or anything that needs cutting out. And then I'll start whapping it into a video. So 16 hours if I make them at, that's 32 bloody videos. Should be ready for Christmas. Well, we've got a few weeks, haven't we now, before our next one in August. I forgot May, June, July, 12, 13,
Dad,
14
where are
weeks.
we going today?
We're just going to go up to Norwich and have a walk around. Pardon?
What you say?
Stand on, let me come in, it's a bit breezy out here now. We're going to have a walk up to Norwich. A walk up to Norwich. We're going to go up to Norwich and have a walk round if it's not peeing down. What is the forecast, do we know? Anybody got a signal?
I do.
And then on the way up I'll show you where we're going to try and get moored up when we come back.
Which area?
Bramerton.
What's there?
That Water's Edge pub, I don't know if you've been in there or not.
When you're up software engineer from Minnesota, going to expensive.
Slightly breezy. Is it picking it up on the camera, that? Freezing cold wind. You hear it whistling in here. If it wasn't for the wind, it would be nice out there. What are you up to, Luce?
Just doing some work.
Where's Lazy? Gone to bed?
Yeah.
Won't be coming again, him.
That's the first time he's gone and laid down in a day. What else is he supposed to do?
Get outside and mop the decks.
No.
Well, we're approaching Beauchamp Arms. And according to Google, it is still only open Friday, Saturday, Sundays. It's been a long time since we went in there. We're about 2.5 hours away now from Norwich. It's 10:15. A couple of hours round Norwich. I think I will see if I can get a couple of SD cards just in case. You alright, missus? Because I just found another one that's been corrupted. SD card error. Are you eating a Japan's?
Yeah.
Got a tickle.
Right. He's only up on a guy these days.
Try to be a bit nicer to me then. I just heard something clatter behind me in the kitchen area. I couldn't do anything about it obviously because I'm here and there, them two are gone for a lie down. I think it was just a plate moving, hopefully. Nice colours. Brundle Church Fen. Yeah. Check that one out. Not that it's worth coming round here in February and mooring up to walk up to the Ram Inn. I'm surprised the Broads Authority allow that. It's like a tip. Looks like somebody's been fly tipping. were worried about mooring in there, weren't we? Where that is. Oh, he's got electric post there, so yeah, we could have moored there if we wanted.
They've got it front in as well.
Yeah. So that's taken us 20 minutes, is that all? Not sure how my furry friend's going to cope with this wind. They must have good views from up there, from that house. Right across the marshes. This was the first house we got gazumped on. Coming up on the left. Oh my word, I wasn't considering going up on top, but that wind is bitter. Bitter and twisted. Yeah, so in the one in October we walked from the common just up here down to the ferry house. Quite a nice walk, except it was close to high tide and it was past on the side. It was extremely muddy in places. So we ended up doing a bit of a bypass and going up closer inland. So we're doing these timings now. I mean, I always time it and then I never write it down, so I can't remember. But for February, so we can plan our little trips out. Oh, that wind! It'd be lovely if it wasn't for that. So we can plan our trips out. So we've got Solingen Ferry, which is only 20 minutes. Ferry House, which is only 20 minutes away. Well, 25 if you by the time you've got out your mooring. And here now the time is 11:30 and it was 5 to 11. So this is where we're probably hoping to get back to and maybe get an electrical cup so we can have those heaters on again. But it just takes the chill off the bedroom, and it helps with the condensation. That back bedroom has been really bad with condensation, so I bought one of those crystal packs, but it's not really done much. So yeah, we'll have a couple of hours in Norwich and then come back down here and see if we can get on the electric. Fancy trying to get up them steps. Alright. I don't think I've noticed that before. I think I do walk around with my eyes closed. Just coming up to the water's edge now. It used to be the wood's end. So our next calculation will be for the Commissioners, well, our last calculation, because we can't go, well, you can get into Norwich Yacht Station in winter, but I think if you've, oh, you might not have seen that, well, you will have seen the video by now. By the time this video is uploaded, blooming heck, it will have probably been 2 months ago. You'd have to climb over the fence really to get off at the yacht station. There's some lovely meals in here. Now when we first came down to this place, this was the most expensive place on the Broads, and it doesn't seem to be anymore. That said, we haven't eaten here for a while. We have been in for food and looked at the menu, and it doesn't seem to be that more expensive than other places that we've been to recently. Just the one. $18.85. And when it's covered like this, it's really nice out. Can't touch you for it. But as soon as you get in that bloody wind, ooh. You alright? Postwick Viaduct restricted clearance. Yeah, so Commissioner's Cut, it's a short walk into Thorpe, St Andrew. You've got, first of all, well, if you do a right turn, you can go and have a walk up to Sainsbury's, and there is an Indian there, and if you do a left turn, there's the Rush Cutters, and then the townhouse at the other end of the village. There's also the Best Western Hotel that has a bar and restaurant. But you already know that, won't you? Because you will have watched my video, won't you? So you know, back in the blooming open, freezing. I bet she's got it. I knew it. So am I. Yeah. I think I'll give that a miss going up there just yet. When we came up here in October, I was no, it wasn't October, was it? It was end of July. It was that warm, but it was raining, so I had the brolly. It's not nice, yeah. Child. The child again. Yeah, sat up on top with a brolly. Yeah, I think we are going to do the same walk, or similar walk, but I don't think we'll be going in the cathedral. Unless Joe wants to confess his sins and we pick him up again tomorrow afternoon. So the Commissioner's Cut anytime soon. So that'll be probably, well, it will definitely be the farthest we will travel up here in February. Christine, I just said before, should, well, we could go to Beccles and sleep on the boat overnight. Well, that's a lot of messing about. We'll have to take all the bedding with us. It's a 5-hour cruise just for a game of snooker. Nah, I don't think we will. Oh, I just found out now that they've got this February 2024 group going, and I have noticed a few messages, but I've not been following it too well. They've booked somebody to come round to the lodge, like a pamper afternoon or something or other. I said, well, what's me, Jeff and Carl going to do? Well, you can go for a game of snooker. Well, how did we do that? Because we couldn't do last time because it were fully booked, they didn't have a spare table. So it would mean one of us drive. Well, Carl doesn't drive, so it would mean one of us driving down to Beccles probably. So I don't know. We might just do the same as me and Carl did. I am getting a little bit ahead of myself there. No, that's February. We've got 2 more to go before then. Oops, get over the other side, David. Don't mess about. Very brave. You're brave, aren't you? I'm freezing cold up there. Right, come on, where are you, Commissioner's Cut? It's got to be just up here. A shower.
No, you said I need to get dressed, so I said I need a shower first.
Well, obviously, you don't get dressed and then have a shower. No, you haven't.
You said quarter to 1.
It's now 5 to 12.
Yeah. 5 to 12. That's just under an hour.
No, she's not a maths teacher, is she? But I might have slightly underestimated or overestimated how long. Possibly.
What time were we there?
We're going to go to the cathedral so Joe can confess his sins.
You're there all night, pal.
All night. I said we'll pick you up tomorrow. They do have showers at the yacht station if you wanted one there, but you might as well do it while we're going, haven't you? Can't you hear me?
I can hear you, but so should I have a shower in the boat or there?
Yeah, have it on the boat and then it could be ready then for when we get there, because we're only having a couple of hours, then we're going back down there.
So are we actually going to the cathedral?
No.
Right.
Not unless you want to, good Catholic girl.
Huh?
We can do if you want to.
No.
Why, you're frightened of him? He might burst into flames. Right, now there's a cafe, isn't there, down here? Oh my word. What is this, the anytime soon, the cafe? Oh. Yeah, it's got to be here because that's Commissioner's Cut just up there. Methinks. Oh, my neck. I'm definitely getting soft in my old age. That never used to bother me cold like that. I've been out hiking over the moors. I mean, horizontal rain, freezing cold. Over one of the Yorkshire Three Peaks in June and a hailstorm on top. So here's the cafe. What it used to be, isn't it? Methinks, or me might be wrong. Thorpe Ferry. Yeah, I thought that was a cafe. Oh, there it is. There's the cafe. It's been hiding at Kingfisher Cruises. Thorpe Cafe. Thorpe Ferry Cafe. So there's a floating pontoon there you can moor up to. And Commissioner's Cut is just a little bit further up, because we actually, well, we walked down from the Commissioner's Cut down to a road just up that way that took you down. There's a sign saying ferry, so can't be that far from it now. So it's a little bit farther than I thought from the cafe to the Commissioner's Cut. So that is 12:05, so that's an hour and 10 minutes then. Dearest. We're about 10 seconds away, well, 30 seconds away from it. Yeah, so that's probably as far as, because you can't moor up at Whittling Broad now, can you? We've done that a couple of times. We haven't moored up there and then gone for a walk round, but you can't do that anymore. So you follow the path from the moorings straight back over the railway bridge, and it's only, I think I timed it 7 minutes to the rush cutters from there. I think you can see the railway bridge from here. Shall we? 7'3", 7'6", everything down. Oh no, they've got the seat up. Better not chance it. Should be able to get under that though. But as you can see, they've left the seat up. Well, you used to be able to moor here, and then they put no mooring signs, but I can't see them anymore, so maybe you can now. Yeah, that's interesting to know. Yeah, because there's a cafe there and you can have a nice walk round. There's no mooring on this bit here, but that looks like you can moor there now. Well, there's two boats moored there, aren't there? But possibly mooring up there as well, on the pontoon. Yeah. Well, he can't sleep on back at the boat, and he stood up. Well, I've decided to just moor up from this position and turn round when we come back from the upper elm position, because it's a lot easier to see the back end going into that little dike. But somebody did tell me there's a place a bit farther up, and I checked it out in when we went for a walk last time we was here in October, and it didn't look much wider, so we'll see. He's sulking, I think, because he's not had nothing to eat yet. How much battery have I got left? Oh god, I'll have to change this before we go. Although my other one should be charged up by now. The Volta. Careful coming out of there. I think we'll just go in front of this first one. So I'm going to have to put you down.